Hello, I'm Maxine Cutts-Alcott with ABloomHighlandsRanch.com.
And I'm Lisa Waddell, and today we're going to design for you some traditional rose arrangements.
Excellent.
Normally, you will probably go into a flower shop and see something arranged a little bit more like this. A dozen roses, you can see them all the way around, which I like, in a vase with some greenery and a little bit of field flower. Now, if you want something that's a little more interesting, you probably all remember the word baby's breath, the little white filler that's always been used. This is kind of nice because we've incorporated some different types of filler. And it's just a different look, yet we still have the traditional design. Now, Maxine is going to do something with a dozen roses today. And instead of it being tall and on the traditional scale, I would say that this is a little more modern and a different take on it. This design style was first introduced by Jackie Kennedy, actually, when she came into the White House. And I think that you will have heard people refer to it as a roundy moundy, or now in present day, kind of Martha Stewart. What it is just a tight cluster of roses. And it's actually so much better for your design to be put on a dining table versus something like this that would be in the way.
Or if you're sending it to an office.
Absolutely.
Hospital.
Or hospital. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So very quickly, Maxine put in the dozen roses. She's adding some hypericum berry for some interest in texture. And then she'll also add filler, just as we did in the traditional one.
And I also have some black river stone in the bottom of the vase. And I am hiding my stems with a curl of aspidistra leaves inside the vessel.
It's just a nice cover up for the stems so that you can't see the stems. It's a clean, finished look. Now, you'll notice she's adding her fill. And just like we did in here with the filler flower, it's nice to base it around the base instead of mixing it all the way through. It still keeps your roses as the star and everything else as the accent. So today, I'm Lisa Waddell, and this was our way to show you how to design a traditional rose arrangement in a couple different styles.
We also have a little bit of lily grass to add in, Lisa, which I'm going to show just a of that, how we can, this can be finished at this point, but you can also add in some lily grass to do some flourishes. Just to add a little interest, a little texture, a little motion.
And this is something that a professional floral designer can do for you. Sometimes you might get the roses and you might be able to pull off the clustered look, but just some of these added touches, it's just a nice addition that perhaps if you go into a flower shop that they could do for you.
So again, with Lisa Waddell, I'm Maxine Cutts-Alcott for ABloomHighlandsRanch.com. Thanks for joining us today for our traditional and touch of contemporary rose arrangements.